Bienvenue à tous. Bienvenue à la maison. Welcome home. Tom Goslore. Why I'm saying this? Because I feel home here. And I feel home here as actually everyone feels, and as is actually illustrated very nicely when arriving at the airports, where it was not requested to have any travel restrictions. And actually, Kenya is one of the countries where every African is welcome without any travel restrictions. And I think it's a very good sign explaining why we're all feel home. I'm very happy and honored to be with you this morning. So I'm Benoit Chervalier. I've been working actually with the African continent for 25 years. So we are close to it and visiting 40 African countries. I've created a group called a BCH Invest Group, which is an investment banking and on both financial advisory and investments. Plus, I'm the vice president of MEDEF, which is the French Business Association, as well as the president of the Africa Commission at Business Europe, so the European Business Association. So BPI is part of the Team France, and which I think it's extremely important, as well as it's Team Europe, in the same way as Kenya is part of Team Africa. I would like to share with you 3 messages this morning. My first message is one of a shared vision. We have heard many good testimonials, success stories, sometimes challenges that we had to face, but I think this shared vision is about innovation, is about shared vision, I said it, and boldness. Because those values basically characterize entrepreneurship. To quote my friend Jean-Louis Kwame, who is the CEO of Orange Bank, and I think he was invited at the edition of Abidjan, which took place a couple of years ago, and he said, "I'm not talking about promoting entrepreneurship. Is not talking about promoting survival entrepreneurship. But this is to write a new story, to open new doors, and to generate new ideas. And I think this is exactly the way to go. So in other words, to be a game changer mode. And this descriptive vision actually is part of the Kenyan DNA. I think it was very well illustrated as well by our participants. My second message is about value chain with local transformation and industrialization. So we need more companies and we need bigger companies. Basically, this is true here. This is true in Africa, but this is also true in France. And that's why we have something also in common to share. So key challenge as well as opportunity is about human capital. It was mentioned several times that what is extremely good here is the human capacity. But of course, we need to do more. We need to create more jobs. And that's why on my side, I've been, for example, teaching for more than 10 years doing business in Africa at ESSEC Business School. And this is an example, an initiative that I would like to share with you today. I'm very, very happy and I would say proud as well to launch the first Africa Chair in Africa, which is going to start in basically next month. Which is on business and industry in Africa. So concretely, this is about value chain, transformation of raw materials, and industrialization. So there are 3 pieces: courses, think tank activities, and job opportunities. this chair, and I would like to commend one of our sponsors, which is IBL, which was mentioned earlier in another occasion, with others such as Africa Global Logistics, as well as Arise IP Group. So what we wanted to build together is precisely to assist students, who are at master's level, to implement this. So the courses will take place every quarter, every year, the first quarter in Rabat, because of the success of Morocco in the industrialization process, Tangemed. I mean, we had a recent French sequence in Morocco a few days ago, but with a sequence in a sub-Saharan African country. So this year that will be in Côte d'Ivoire next March, but I would like to tell you that I want to have it in Nairobi early 2026. And there aren't new companies without new ideas, and this chair precisely which will generate new ideas. My third and final message is about the future and what we need to build together. So it was mentioned that the 20 coming years are absolutely crucial regarding all types of challenges we need to cope together: climate change, human capital, industrialization, demography, job creation. But we will not be able to fix them if we don't believe, I think, in the future and we don't address them together. Next year will be incremental between Europe and Africa and Kenya and Africa and Europe, with the Europe-Africa summit, which will take place the second half of next year. And there will be a business summit that I will be involved in. And of course, it will be an important milestone, the way how we will write and we will design this story together. To quote your President Ruto, who summarized it very well during his recent state visit in the US last June, where he said, "I look neither west nor east, but ahead." And I think this is exactly the way to go. Thank you very much. Vive l'entrepreneuriat, vive le Kenya, maisha marefu biashara, maisha marefu Kenya.